Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph Obisheson. Yes, you can call me the short black boy. I mean, that is the most pretty obvious thing on the internet, isn't that right? Yes, I got you. Well, we'll talk about the English Premier League, and of course, as it happened over the weekend. Yes, the past game week, it was really a bomb. Arsenal fans, you have every right to rejoice. Manchester United fans, you have every reason to cry. This is just a solidarity. Yes, we'll be doing this video with the dark shades on just to pay respect to the Manchester United fans. Yeah. Well, let us quickly get right into that. And of course, you know how we do it. We talk about, or rather, we highlight the performances of all Super Eagles players, of course, as they fared in their respective clubs, either win or lose or draw. We do all of that. Yes, let's get right into it. The North London Derby was it was the game which kicked off everything. Yes, for the sports fans. Yes, let us streamline it. Yes, there's a difference between sports fans and football fans, even though football fans are sports fans, but not all sports, rather love football. I don't know if that makes sense right about now, but then just in solidarity to the Manchester United fans. It's not like I can't see, but it's all good. Yeah, so Brentford, did I say Brentford? Manchester United. See what I don't do. That's good. Well, Arsenal, yes, they were in action against Tottenham Hotspur, and I think it was a complete performance from Arsenal. I thought Tottenham could have brought more into the game, the quality in their side. Heung-min Son getting back into the lineup and then starting lineup. I think they probably missed Kulusevski because I felt Richarlison was doing way too much on the ball. They needed more directness and the counter-attacking, onslaught. I felt Arsenal would eventually crumble, but then they did not. Shout out to Thomas Partey, who is having to Thomas Partey, who is probably getting Arsenal ticking, yes, all by himself, because it's just a big difference when Thomas Partey is not in that team and when he's in there. You could see the way he was, bombing the whole place. I think, shout out, big shout out to Thomas Partey. He brought his A game like always, and of course you could see how different Arsenal was, even in counter-attacking situations that they got right past their North London rivals. Yes, let us quickly get into a match where I think this I want to call it a Super Eagles infested match. Maybe that's doing a little bit too much, but then it was a wonderful one. Southampton scored first with none other than their number 7 himself, Joe Aribo. Yes, they buy from Rangers. I'm not talking about Rangers of Aba. I'm not talking about Rangers International, the MPFL. I'm talking about Scotland. Yes. I'm talking about Rangers of Scotland. Yes, the Scottish Rangers, where Joe Aribo made a move to Southampton. And of course, maybe he probably is not even missing the Champions League because Rangers, and well, I don't think you particularly expect them to go much further, but then Broncos is doing a good job right there in Rangers. But then that's by the ways. Let us talk about the English Premier League and how Aribo got a wonderful goal. I think it was a good goal. Yes, it was a good goal. I wouldn't overstate it. I won't say it was all like Nigerians we like to hype basically, but then I think it was a really good goal. Joe Aribo, shout out to you. He picked his spot and then he didn't go for power, he just went for that collar, just chuck him into the net. But it was a really good one. And then we had somewhat, I think is probably the rave of is the rave of the moment, talking about African football. Who else is doing it in Africa at the moment? I think it will be is everybody, almost everybody's favorite at the moment, especially Nigerian fans. Yes, they kind of have the last of it, and of course I think he deserves it after a lot of time. Yes, he's been bashed almost throughout his career. Yes, he can have flashes in the pans. I mean, we've seen Iwobi over the years, but it's looking like this guy is another beast entirely this season. You could see the passes, 40 yards, 30 yards, through balls. Everything has been going well for Iwobi, and I appreciate the form. I expect him to go much longer with this, with the fact that he's probably playing with more freedom with like Lampard. I mean, he's almost the goat of midfielders in England. Well, he's a legendary figure, but then he has probably passed that down to It will be. Yes, he got an assist, and that's what I'm talking about. It will be, and of course, we're all happy to see him up here. Isn't that right? Yes. Let us quickly move on to. A match which so many people are scratching their head. I mean, it was a pitch performance from from Brighton and Hove Albion. Yes, I won't take that from them. But then, how on earth is Liverpool this sloppy? Somebody wake me or make me understand. I don't get it. But then it's all good. It's all good. We are here for the banter. We are here. See, God of banter has been delivering these people into our hands. We must milk this opportunity. Guys, we must milk it. But then yeah, I think it was a really good performance for Brighton. Led 2 goals to nothing in the early part of the first half, 2-1 going into the second half, and I felt like you guys should. Well, there's always a difference between the big teams versus the smaller teams, and Brighton are, yeah, I could say, because of what Graham Potter did with them over last season, and yeah, probably the season before. I think they are maybe on a steady rise, but then they've gotten a manager who I think is really good. He's really good, and he knows his onions. He knows how he wants to play. The definitive approach, and of course, we saw how he took Brighton apart. Yes, even though Liverpool claimed all of those senior boys things, and then they got right back into the game. It's all just what Liverpool does, right? So, well, I think Brighton should have gone on to win that game. I didn't expect them to even well, I think, see, okay, I think if saying this is actually overrating what Brighton did. Yeah, I think it's probably because after you go from 2 goals up to 3-2 down, and they had to equalize, and then everybody's singing your praises and all of that. Yeah, shout out to Trossard, man of the match, fantastic hat-trick. Then I think it was really a match Liverpool fell flat, but then it's all good. Let us move on to the next one. Fulham Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle delivering all the goodies at the whole. I think I should take the guy more seriously. I really think so. But then it can be disappointing as well. Look at I think the last 4 matches were straight draws. Well, whatever is going on at Newcastle is definitely good, because sometimes you just really want them to live up to this expectation that they've built, and then they go back to the normal Newcastle setting. But then I think that they are not doing bad. They're not doing bad. They took out Fulham, who we thought Marco Silva would be maybe rubbing shoulders. I don't think Marco Silva is that bad as a manager. But then they are just coming back to the Premier League. Mitrovic, you understand, he's having a fantastic season. And then I really felt Fulham could have done better. They have a lot of promise. I don't know if it's just subjective. I don't know, it's just in my head. But then it was a complete performance from Newcastle. Shout out to Almiron. It could have been 6. 2 goals were ruled out for offsides. Rightly so. Almiron and Fraser. Well, Almiron brought his A game. And with the fact that Callum Wilson is back into this lineup, into this first 11, you should be scared. You should be scared of Newcastle. I'm talking about Manchester United. I still got my highs, but then this is just solidarity. Don't get it twisted. Yes. Now, another game was between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Conor Gallagher, why? You don't have to break Vieira's heart. He almost had that game. Well, it was probably always going to be a draw, but then I thought Vieira probably needs to leave Crystal Palace, because he won't really get all of the quality that he really deserves. But then he's been doing well. But then when you play, and then at the end of the day, the quality shows that the golf quality shows between both sides. It's not like you're doing a terrible job, but then the results are not coming. How do we measure your performance if we are not going to talk about the results? So I think Crystal Palace, I think they've gotten a good, decent manager in Vieira, but I think it needs more support in transfer wise. So all these young kids won't really do it. Yeah, we could see that difference in class between them and Chelsea. Yes, they have the idea. Vieira get the idea. He knows how he wants to play. Yeah, it can disturb. But then we can see many times he plays, but then somehow you can't have a you in your team, being like star man. and then expecting to run things. You as not, he doesn't like scoring. A scorer he doesn't know how to score. I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, it's all good. I expect Crystal Palace to maintain what they've always been, and Chelsea, Graham Potter. I think I'll let you guys uh, out of this. I think I'll really let you guys go because you got a winner, 3 points. So what else could you ask for? Gano Gallagher, it had to take a moment of brilliance from him, but then it's all good. 3 points in the back. So Graham Potter probably has seen where his team needs to make. Thiago Silva, you escaped that red card. You escaped that red card. I don't know how, but you did. God did. I didn't. Well, just let's move on to the next one. Yes, a match between Bournemouth and Brentford. Ivan Toney, bro, really? I trusted you. I trusted you. Oh God, I feel so heartbroken. My FPL. No, it's all good. It's all good. I know I'm not the only person on this one, and I expect him, to come right back, scoring and banging the goals. If he wants to get into that England squad, you need to start scoring like crazy. Yeah, he needs to start scoring like crazy. And shout out to Bournemouth. I think ever since they sacked the former manager, Scott Parker, yeah, they've gotten decent run of results, and of course, I think they would have gotten the results as well because I don't expect anybody to say he would beat Man City, he would beat Liverpool. I don't. All of those things, the grounds at which they fired him, it's all gibberish. But then I expect Bournemouth to maybe continue with the manager bounce or whatever is going on, that they could get a draw out of Brentford. Brentford playing away from home is a different energy. Yeah, I really think so. But then, yeah, it's all good. We'll move on to the next one. West Ham versus Wolves. Yes, West Ham finally getting their win. Yeah, Wolves, of course, if you don't get the memo yet, Bruno Lage has been sent off. Did I say sent off? He's been sacked, brother. He's been sacked. Well, Bruno Lage has been sacked. I think it's rightly so. One game. I mean, you have only won one game in about 1960 something. I don't know, bro. I don't even remember the last time Wolves won a game. But then only one. I think it was well deserved. Owing to the fact they spent how much? About £100 million. Over this summer. See, bro, I don't have much to say. Wolves, you really deserve to lose. You really deserve. I'm sorry if you're a Wolves fan out there. Okay, I think I should rather say Bruno Lage deserves the sack, but then probably Wolves don't deserve the heartbreak or the breakfast, and I expect this, pending the time they get a new manager, but then I don't expect Wolves to bring anything to the table, aside from let us press you back. Ruben Neves probably gets in, to hack one at the top top corner, and I don't know whatever is going on in that part of town. But West Ham finally got a win, and of course, Cornet could have made things better. He missed a couple of chances. Who else? Jared Bowen getting an assist and a goal. I think, yeah, probably he needs that for his confidence. He was gradually declining once more. But then a goal and an assist on a night like that, I think it's probably it's a good one. It's a good one for him. So West Ham might want to build upon that, and then continue their season. But then let's just see how it goes in their UEFA. Is it good? Do they play the conference now? Or? Yeah, conference. Let's see how it goes over there. In midweek. Well, I don't see this result again. I'm having PTSD, slight PTSD. Manchester United fans, my heart will always be with you. All right, let us talk about the match. Haaland, fantastic player, fantastic. I think fantastic doesn't do justice to whatever is on my mind at the moment. But then, what else can I say? It seems to me more like a Terminator, or a scientific experiment. And then he probably woke up when, the thing was at its peak, and then he probably ripped all the wires out. It wasn't meant to be. Look at the boy. He's just about 9 goals away from what the highest goal scorer for last season. God. Well, I'm sorry, Cristiano Ronaldo fans. I'm sorry, Messi fans. I think this guy is coming after all those records. It's ridiculous. Except he doesn't have a career and a threatening injury, and then he loses his confidence, like the Ronaldo, the Nazario, and some of those legends who have played big. I mean, people like Adriano. Yeah, I think football is more scientific these days, and it is more closely monitored. So there's a lesser chance. But then, if this guy continues to score at this, man, it's going to turn the English Premier League into Farmers League. No cap. But then it's right like a perfect marriage between him and Manchester City. It's almost like the missing piece in the jigsaw, and they found that missing piece. So I don't think I have much to say. I don't even have much to say. The internet is all over, it's ablaze because of this man. And of course, I'm not ruling out that Foden also got a hat-trick in that game. I think they totally took Manchester United apart, and then they toned it down a little bit. It's just probably a nudge for Manchester United to get 3 goals back in that match. I think the second half, if I'm going to judge it, Manchester United had it, and then I think I would I think Manchester United will really bounce back in the next match I think so. I think they would go on a really good streak, of matches, probably wins or unbeaten. I'm sure they would get wins. I'm really sure. I think I expect, some really, really, really great response from this. I mean, 6-3. The scoreline looks a bit respectable, because if you could get 3 goals against Manchester City, I mean, you've done a decent work. But then, if you are going to judge by the first half performance, Manchester United were completely decimated, bro. Yeah, I'm look into my eyes. Yes, I'm saying that, and read my lips. Decimated, almost annihilated, and it was really sad seeing Sir Alex Ferguson. And that's sorry, bro. I just want to get on to the next one. I just want to get, and let's move on to about the most boring match of the weekend. Leeds United and Aston Villa. Yes, Leeds United got a red card, and I felt Steven Gerrard could have he could have gotten something out of that one. But hey, nothing happened for that big man. Nothing happened. I think I don't know. I'm struggling to get what is really happening. Aston Villa, they've obviously gotten a few games. Did I say games? They've got a few players in that game in that team, and I feel like they should be doing better. But yeah, it's a draw against Leeds United. Sinister getting a red card in a sinister situation. Then I think I'm probably over expecting something, for you not to score a goal. I think it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. But then it's all good. It's all good. Manchester United fans, once again, sorry, you have all the right to cry. Arsenal fans, you have all of the reasons to rejoice. I mean, you're top of the table. Nobody's going to take that away from you at the moment. It feels good. It feels good. So, Arsenal fans, congratulations. You play Liverpool next week, and I hope Liverpool are not back. For you guys, I hope they are not back. But then, for banter's sake, I hope Liverpool just spoil everything for now. That's my prayer, and I hope the God of banter will deliver it, just like He's been delivering for us in the past couple of days. No diss to Manchester United fans, but then it is what it is. Thank you very much. Of course, it is important you like this. If you have made it to the end of this video, please just drop a like. Please just drop a like. Yes, comment. Of course, that's where the banter lives. It's where the banter lives. We won't have Manchester United fans. You have to take this to the end of to whatever time you guys play again, probably in the Europa League or the next game week for you against Everton. I don't know, but then the banter will run in, till whatever it needs to stop, or till when you get another big win, or a big win, sir, because it doesn't come really good. Expect, yes, Arsenal, you should not talk too much, because Manchester United beat you guys 3-1, so you shouldn't really banter so much. That level of banter shouldn't go overboard before you collect woto. That's just some warning for you. But then you've made it to the end of this video. Just drop a like, and as I said earlier, comments, the banter lives here. Continue the discussion in the comment section, and of course it is vital that after subscribing, yes, did I say, have you subscribed at all, sir? Subscribe. You need to subscribe, really. And after subscribing, you just need to click on that notification bell so that anytime we drop another video on this channel, you get a notification, and then you can plug in right away and enjoy the content we serve. Thank you very much. My name is Joseph Obishason. We'll be right here for the next game week wrap up. Yes, Manchester United. Wait, I think let us just give a preview of what might really happen in that one. Arsenal or Liverpool fans. I just do it. Yes, next next game, well, Spanish La Liga. Even though this is what do they call it? Even though this is English Premier League, Barcelona fans might want to look away because no alarm. We'll just chill. Yeah, we'll just chill. Thank you very much. Goodbye.